believe it. It looks like it's actually working. Wow. I thought for sure I was about to have to restart the stream. So, what's up, Space Case Collectibles? Jay. Looks like I saw Boggs earlier, but I can't see you now because. Hey, what's up, Evil Mike? Let me know that y'all see this and can hear me. The copyright-free 1-minute loop that gets old pretty quick. What's up, Glenn? Well, shoot, let's go ahead and pull up this. I'm going to move this. We're going to do the Wordle game first. I noticed last week that when we did the guess the 5-letter word game, that the first word, it brought up every 5-letter word in every comment that had been made up to that point in the stream. So let's see what happens when we flip over there this time. I might can dig that audio track up. I seem to recall it took a minute to populate. There you go. Oh, so maybe it didn't jump back and pick out all the other 5-letter words. Sure seemed like it. So F is the first letter of the word you're trying to guess. And there is an L in the word. And there's an A in the word. Oh, I thought you had it there for a minute, Jay. F, L, A, all correct. And an H at the end. And if I gave you the category, you'd know it in a heartbeat. Oh, look, there's an S in the word. There you go. So guess what the category is? So this one starts with S. It has an S in it. Is that the one it starts with, or does it have 2 S's in it? Good question. I'm not positive. S, T, and R. Look at all the green letters. John comes along and, hey, Storm, it's right there. See? S-T-O-R. So, yeah, it's 5-letter names of superheroes. Superheroes with 5-letter names, yeah. Suits. Oh, God. Jay. Ah. Who can type it faster? Boom. Robin it is. You know what's funny? I asked AI for 5-letter superhero names. One of the ones it gave me was Spidey. And I actually tried to use it. The game told me 5-letter words only. Ronin. Yeah, Spidey is not 5 letters. AI. Raven. Damn, John, you're on fire tonight. Well, Glenn's got you beat, though. Which one is this? What round? I lost count and it doesn't tell me. And now I can't remember what I put in. Vixen. That was it. How'd you know that, Glenn? I think that was the last one. So, let's see what the crossword game's got for us. Good job, Glenn. Although John came in a little late, and he jumped right on up there. Some of these might be the same as last week. With the crossword, I can't change anything except the general topic. I can make it about computers, or I can make it about sports, or I can make it, but I can't actually pick questions and answers. And I've noticed sometimes the words are misspelled wrong. Misspelled wrong, or misspelled anyway. Which I'd have to say misspelling the word probably makes it more difficult than the New York Times puzzle, which my grandmother used to work every day. She had the big crossword dictionaries and stuff. Fabric fastener. Velcro. Okay, look. Oh, okay. Ooh. Kind of tough there on that ward off. Oh, but Avery is real close. And as far as the fastener goes, you use it with a needle to fasten fabric together. And when you ward something off, I don't know. You have an aversion to it? And this brings to mind that some of you may want to hit refresh. Make sure your chat is on live, not on top chat. But yeah, you definitely want to refresh or hit the little live thing. Make sure that you're not lagging, because that will definitely avert. Odd, John. That is the correct answer. Avert, but it did not register, which I've noticed this game does. So I wouldn't be betting on this game. There are definitely some errors. But yes, AVERT is the correct answer for number 1, but it did not register. Yep, John got robbed. PowerPoint. That was a stupid one. What was it? Its power is its point or something. It's like the answer's right there in the question. I'm trying to figure out how to spell Jamaica. Glenn got it right first. Hermione. Gotta spell it right. Oh, that's the one that's spelled wrong, ain't it? I don't know. I can't. I think somebody said last week that was in it last week, and someone said that's not right. Space Case slides in there with Scorpion to a test. Damn, Jay, you tore that one up. Even though you got robbed on the one, or no, you stole that one from. That's right. That's 15 points. It should have went to John. Yeah. And I don't see where John, did you get any? Maybe it might not be registering your input at all. I know I always wanted the number one when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons. Actually, I'd like to have one right now in real life. That'd be sweet. I have no idea to what number 2 refers, if any of you do. Sounds like a Bollywood question. Actor also called as Salman Bai. See if I can get a hint for that. Okay, I still don't know. Tell you what I'll do. See if this works. Oh, that's right. It was a misspelling. That was another one that we saw last week. Yep. Look, I'm on the board with 19 points. Hey, this is one that needs music. flag. And a connector connects to things. Now what else? Oh, okay. John got a piccolo in there that time. That's it. If we're round 3 or not, we'll see. Now, to identify the artist. Hey Henry, how you doing? We'll start that in about 15 minutes. We play a little bit of crosswords and whatever other games are available. I can pull up to waste some time while people gather. And at 9:30, just make sure you're ready. I don't expect this to be too hard for most of you guys. So here's our final result. That means there are no more of that. So pop over here. Sorry about the music. It shut off again. I gotta put it back in. But yeah, so at 9:30 we'll start the first of 3 rounds. Each round, the winner will get a duck. I'm not going to do any more of this trying to total stuff up. I'm just going to give a duck to every round winner. So there'll be 4 ducks a week given away, and at the end of the month there'll be a duck race, and the winner will get a pretty cool stack of comics. At least this week I'm putting in a mystery bag. That'll be the first thing that goes in from Ollie's. A lot of y'all will probably identifying the artist. You probably recognize that one. So that's just what I'm putting in this week. And every week I'll put something else in about the same value as this probably, or maybe something even better. We'll see what I got. But that's this week's entry. And let's see, we got about 10 more minutes. I'm going to go back and see if I can change. I don't think I can change anything while we're on. Unless I go back to it and see if I can just do it this way. Oh, no. Yeah. It doesn't look like you can set things up. Hey, but I bet I can do this. Let's try this. Still trying things out with the software, new stuff. The right thing maybe. And start picking the animals out. All you got to do is identify the most animals in the picture. Oh, it says it right there. How about that? Actually, there's a link. It gives me. Yeah. Here is a link that will take you to this actual picture that you can blow up on your screen and see a lot closer and better if you're so inclined. Oh my god. I can't imagine trying to play this on a phone. I can barely see it on my 29-inch, 30-inch monitor, whatever the heck this thing is. I'm like this. Maybe you can see that link I sent better, John. Boa constrictor. Oh, okay. That's an albino boa, if I'm not mistaken. Although it probably is just a snake, as Glenn said. This is creepy. They need to come up with some new ones, especially with the, is it a monkey face? They got on George Washington's wig, or is that a jellyfish? I guess it's a jellyfish. He's got crabs, or at least a crab. Ooh. Wow, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more remaining. Okay. Everything I see, I look over and it's there. Oh, what are them things out? People, the pink. Oh yeah, the big pink birds in the front yard. Is that what that one thing is? And a lemur. I think somebody got that. An anteater. There's a green thing sitting on the waist. I don't think anybody's named. Bob Dole. Yeah. Where the hell? Somewhere's a worm. Oh, the head. Nobody's named the head yet. Worm. One of the Easter animals is on there somewhere. And it's not a turtle, but it's a... What the hell is a lechuza? If y'all know what a lechuza, just type it in, because I don't even know what that is. I wouldn't know it if I saw it. And again, what is a Flemish? This has got to be European. I've never heard of a Flemish or a lechuza. A Flemish. Did y'all get that? Yeah, you type Flemish. And Lechuza. Lechuza. And nobody has seen the beetle. The ape. I take it the ape is the head. APE. And there's a rabbit somewhere. And there we go. How about that? Completed the board. Okay, we got one more. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't put y'all through that again. Maybe when they come up with some less creepy stuff. That game was weird. There are some other games on here. They just introduced a couple more that I have to look into. Word hunt, word search. Not sure how you do a word search. It gives you a list of words, and the first one to spot it, I guess, and click on it. Outline it, maybe. Gets the points. Maybe next week we'll try that. As it is, it's now 9:30. We're going to get started with the first round. And just in time, Council of Comics has just ended their show. So we're going to go ahead and go. Y'all ready? Sound is a little bit more creepy. Kind of a combination of both. Artists are hard to divide into categories like that. So anyway, a picture is going to be shown, and all you got to do is pick which one out of the four artists is the person that actually drew it. For some of these, that means you better be quick, because everybody knows who some of these guys are instantly. For others, I don't know. I have trouble telling some of them apart. Okay. There we go. a little better view of the picture. And here we go. How many of y'all know this one? Can't be quite a few. Some of these I certainly would not know without having created the quiz. Tim Cell, doesn't he have the like long pointy when he draws them? Mm-hmm. Okay, that is Kelly Jones. That's right. I swear I'd seen Tim Cell do it too. Like I said, some of them are just no making it difficult. I could pick the most obscure piece by this guy. Everybody would know it. Am I wrong? Right. Except Jay, of course, who's forgiven because he doesn't do comic books. Jay, I'm gonna throw a sports round in here for you soon. Make it all about the Blue Jays. Ooh. Hey, John Below. Hey, what's up, Joffrey? Good to see you here. JSS, Rad. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be speed. Try to be quicker than everyone else. As you can see, everybody seems to know all these guys. I'm not surprised, but when you miss one, except for Jay, he's exempt. Anybody that misses one, you're going to get made fun of. Okay? Just so you know. It could have been he was writing in drawings. And I tried to pick some that were, not so obvious, but I don't think there is such a thing with guys like this. Oh yeah, John. Yeah, you got to be first. You get a lot more points the quicker you are. That's why I'll check your lag, make sure you're refreshed, and got it on live chat instead of top chat. I don't know how much a difference that makes, but just in case. Oh yeah, Mike, it does. It's got a scoring based on speed. which I have to pull up at the end of the round myself. It doesn't show you that, but that's what deduces a tiebreaker. Ooh. Oh, I got the wrong one up. Sorry. Boom. There we go. Yeah, go by the little photo, not the one I got over here on the left. If they're different, go by the small one. Maybe I should have said that. Because I'm having to pull the bigger one up because those little ones are too small to see. Yeah, I can't blame you. I used to get Ditko and Kirby confused a lot too. And now you look at it and go, how? Mm-hmm. 3 rounds. Will. 2 rounds of artists and a movie round. And if you don't know what movie the trivia is about, you didn't look at the thumbnail. Or maybe you did and you just don't know what movie it is. In which case you're probably not going to do too well. That's hilarious. Can't swear off 2 right before it's the answer. That's hilarious. Oh. Who could that beautiful poster be by? Then you'll do great, Jay. Because I bet you're high now. See, you'll remember the answers. Smoke more in preparation. Not going to make fun of you because I confuse Perez and Burn all the time. It's not my strong suit. This next guy, however, I don't think he looks like anybody that's ever drawn before. Yeah. Once again, too, John. In case y'all didn't figure it out by that storm of 2s that everybody put in immediately. Spell that right? Yeah, I guess. It's Matt Magnola, though, ain't it? It's not Mike. It's Mike, okay. For some reason I was thinking Matt. I don't know why. Now the kid's dropping a little Superman doll. I like him more. And the final question for round one. Cap is pissed. Yeah, you gotta love that. That's just an awesome piece of artwork right there. All right, y'all ready to hop right on into round two, I hope. Well, first we'll see who wins. Looks like Space Case was the fastest, with Flat Earth in second and John in third. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people with all correct answers. So, Space Case, you get a duck. I'll pull up the when we get into the chat later on tonight, the after show chat. I'll pull up the times with the how fast you were, if anybody wants to come hang out and see those later. And for now, we'll head right on into part two. Of course you did, Matt. I figured you already had it. But I also figured there's no way you're the only one that knows that's my exact. Yep. Yep. Got to be here by 9:30, man. I won't start until 9:30, but at 9:30, I'll bet they're off. Now, that's why I went to giving a duck per round too, though. That way, if you're late, you still have a chance at getting a duck on the next 2 rounds. If you only catch 1 round, well, that's all you catch. These might be a little more difficult for some and a little easier for others. I don't think it could be any easier for y'all, but it probably ain't going to be too difficult for y'all either. Those of you that only know the superhero books might have a little trouble with some of these. And yes, I did try to trick y'all sometimes. Because some of these guys draw a lot alike. Wally Wood, often confused with Bernie Wrightson. There's some of my favorite story hosts right there in that picture. Although I don't know, if they just call her the witch. No Cain and Abel, of course. and one of my favorites, and plenty others' favorites too. And it's Bernie. And God knows, yeah, I wanted to pick a Swamp Thing, but talk about giving it away. Which actually I could have picked Swamp Thing for, I think, half of the guys listed here. Come to think of it, I actually could have. Very, yeah, I don't think he's as fast as most artists, but man, what beautiful detail. Quite a few of these guys are kind of famous for that. Is that a chance? 5. Good guess. Well, not really. Somebody else. For example, Charles there and Michael Dooley. They both did Swamp Thing covers. That is an odd looking delirium there. Death isn't exactly the best I've seen her either. Yeah, he's definitely done much better than this. Probably should have picked the Swamp Thing cover. Y'all would have got it. That's what you get for copying someone else, John. Gotcha. I think I'll need to go back and look at your Sandman covers. All by Dave McKean. Nobody apparently chants. Everybody got it wrong except the guy who doesn't know anything. I I'm pretty sure you really didn't know that, did you, Jay? Dave McKean always uses the shapes like that. Uh, to me, he's as instantly recognizable as anyone. Kind of like this guy. Yeah, just go look at the all the covers to Sandman, and you'll know all about Dave McKean style. Mixed media mostly, photos, items sitting on shelves and then photographed and then used as a part of the artwork. Uh, Things like that with what do they call that? Where you put shapes together to to make a picture. Uh, he does a lot of that. Okay, we're back on track now. Where pretty much everybody knows that's Sikowitz or Sinkowitz or Witz or however you say it. Mosaic. Thank you, man. Yes, he uses a mosaic style. All right, any Disney fans? Because there's your 4 big duck artists. Which one did that one? And yes, I had to airbrush the freaking names off the artwork. I had to do that on a few of them. It almost changed up the whole Daredevil cover. Sienkiewicz used his name as part of the art. This particular one is Karl Barks. And yeah, these if you don't know them, they're tough. But John, you should know that. How just picture it with the little black CB logo for Karl Barks Library up there next to the pirate gold. Oh, didn't change my picture. Let's change it. Oh, there we go. Oh, and who's to say they aren't all by the same guy? I just. Nope, we are at Don Rosa. Oh, that's Don Rosa. The big round thing in the background. He really liked that look. And we get to meet him in a couple months. Ain't that cool? And there's a classic one. Bob Ross. Vanguard. Now to me, this guy is instantly recognizable. Sometimes I have a little trouble between Barks and Rosa. But Walt Kelly, they got the Huey, Dewey, and Louie got them pudgy faces. They're a little more rounded in the head. To me, that's instantly noticeable. uh, right, let's see how the whole round went. Who answered the fastest? Matt didn't know the Disney ones, but still managed to get one right. So you get another duck. And you actually won that by number count. Didn't need the tiebreaker. Okay, guys, this next round is going to be a little different. If you haven't seen the movie, sorry, but maybe you can just take a guess or a copy. But it's all about DOGMA. It was done as a comic, so it's kind of a comic thing. Of course, Kevin Smith, he can't. He writes comics too, so. And it's just a great freaking movie. You got all the Disney, right? We'll have to check that later. So, if you know DOGMA, enjoy. Let me get ready. I got. All right. The thing is, I did a check on these, and we're in the clear when it comes to copyright. Hopefully. And if we get cut off, I'll see you in the hangout. See how everybody did first. Loki and Bartleby. Pretty much everybody knew that. And let's see what we got here. Oops. All right, so we're going to get a clip with each of these questions, and now back to the game. Find the So, yeah, how many haven't seen it? Because you're going to get to see it tonight. Okay, maybe not the whole thing, but about 4 minutes worth. And all the scenes pretty much provide the answer. Catholicism. Wow. This guy was in a lot of Kevin Smith movies up till he passed away. Cardinal Blick. Bishop O'Malley. Who's that? And the thing is, they don't actually say his name in the clip. But they mention him later. Oops. Cardinal Blick. Just the kind of prick that would bless his golf clubs. Maybe a quicker way to go back to this layer. Resume game. Now, I did discover that this software I'm using makes it easy to drop a video in as the clue to the question. So look forward to that in the future. It doesn't, however, allow me to drop it in, so I'm having to do that manually. after the fact as the provider of the answer. Man, Alan Rickman was so damn good in everything he was in. From Die Hard to Harry Potter to being the voice of God in Dogma. Kind of a tough one if you didn't know some behind the scenes trivia. But just so you know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, gotta love it. Yeah, that's on the and yes, I'm one of those Kevin Smith fans that watched everything. I got the I ordered them from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash back in the 90s. The DVDs, the special edition with all the extra tracks and the commentary. Yeah, I was a little obsessed. Where'd my Funko Pops go? And for years and years, how long has it been? It's been 20 years, since this movie, whenever it was Weinstein went to prison. For some reason, he retained the rights to this one freaking movie, and nobody would put it out because he would have made money. Kevin Smith was no way that bastard's making a penny off me. But he got the rights back just recently, so there will be a special edition Blu-ray coming out, I'm sure, and they'll put it back in theaters. Love that. I would go see it. Take it on tour, do a Q&A commentary, and get the stars back together. It'd be awesome. There he is. To Jay, it's a book. I mean, Jay, yeah. Movies, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Under the Cowl, you know it. Have at least 10 different editions on the shelf. All autographed by Kevin Smith, of course, because he signs everything. In fact, he really literally does sign everything. You could send him a self-addressed stamped envelope last year, and those little plastic tubes that he buys his joints in at the dispensary, he didn't want to throw them away and end up in a landfill, so he was signing them and sending them back to people that would send in a self-addressed stamped envelope. I got mine over here somewhere.
Why me? Out of all the people on the goddamn planet, why was I tapped?
The blood that flows through your vein.
The last Scion. I guess last because she's barren, so she can't have kids. She's the final one. They are pretty tough. They weren't for me, but I've seen the movie 1,000 times. But yeah, I'm gonna pick one of my favorite movies to be in the first movie round of the of my new show. Legion. Where's Mark at? Ah. Now, for those that don't know, the name of that monster comes from the name of the hill that the crucifix was on, and the monster is all the stuff that washed down that hill for those that were crucified upon it. Yeah, the monster. Yeah, you gotta love a shit demon, right? An excremental. That's the best part about it. An excremental. Yeah, we need smell-o-vision. Hey, Christina. Who can name all of the muses from Greek mythology? Gosh, what are there, a dozen? Like that. And who else in the cast was a muse? Keyword was. He's stupid. Right. There's a whopping 13 questions in this exercise round. Had to get to the end of the movie. But there's 3 of them coming up that there is no cutscene, so that will go quick. This is kind of, I could see how it could be two of these answers. Because the thing is, when he renounces his killing ways, his wings are removed, thus turning him mortal. As we see right here. Boo. I know, right, John? That was a bit of a trick there. That short needs a little weights here. Waiting on a clock, like waiting on a red light or something. And this one, if you saw it recently, you'll know. Otherwise, might not remember. Yep. Well, most of y'all remember. Okay, now we got a few without cutscenes. So it's because they're behind the scene questions, so there ain't really a scene in the movie to answer. Because, that's basically the end there. I'm pretty sure all of them took a pay cut. Funny thing, Kevin Smith gets everybody to work for him for basically nothing. I mean, Matt Damon and Affleck, they're old friends, so they always work for minimum for him. At least they're allowed to, based on their stature or some bullshit. But yeah, Alan Rickman, at the time, he was the biggest. Yeah, I'd say the other three did, but it was because they were friends, nothing to do with the message particularly. Yeah. I could see how it could be a little bit of all of those. Yeah, Kevin and Jason had some rough spots when Jason was really strung out on heroin and trying to do the movies at the same time. Reading the story Kevin wrote in his online journal, and now it's in one of the books they printed that collects all that, about how Jason Mewes got sober, is just an incredibly funny, crazy, and really good in the end story. Highly recommend reading that if you can find it. And of course, I mean, who else would it be? Although I do like Linda Fiorentino. And there it is, the final question. Westboro Baptist Church. Those are the guys that protest gay funerals and all kind of stuff that's very controversial. Yeah, they are. That's a whole kind of different kind of crazy. No, it was just the Catholics because dogma is a Catholic thing. So obviously it was directed at them. And considering Kevin Smith was raised Catholic, and we have a little clip.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
Organizers in Eatontown had hoped for hundreds to join them in the protest against the movie Dogma. Instead, they got less than 2 dozen. But they were joined by this man. He wouldn't admit it, but he looked and sounded suspiciously like Dogma's writer, director, co-star, and New Jersey resident, Kevin Smith.
I don't think it stands for anything positive.
What does it stand for?
I don't know, but I've been told not good.
The movie follows 2 fallen angels who try to get back into heaven and the people who are fighting to keep them out.
I was the 13th apostle.
You knew Christ.
No, brother owes me $12.
But lines like that have many groups angry.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, it was Kevin Smith. Absolutely. Little publicity. He saw him protesting in his hometown and said, hey, good chance for some publicity. And he got a whole 2 dozen people to protest. It's great. Oh, shoot. And it eventually did happen. I forgot to resume the game so we can see who won. Brother owes me $12. I don't think they're called bucks, but yeah. I forget what they were called. The Roman ruples. Right, is it? Ah, Bruce. All right, man. You got a duck. And there we go. So we got 3 ducks given away tonight. We're going to give away 1 more. And we can do that right now. Make sure my mic hooked up. Huh. No, I don't think it's working. But here. Let's go here. Oh, okay. I'm not seeing it on my, my meter isn't moving. Doesn't show any input level. It's odd. But okay, yeah, just type hashtag dogma. And somebody else will get a duck. So we'll have quite a few ducks in the race this month. See how many we got in here now. So yeah, I'm discovering new stuff, the games we can play, and they introduce stuff. Seems to be pretty regular. And some of it is stuff I can use. Now we can do some Bible trivia next week. I don't even have to set it up. They've got that already ready to go. See how good you guys are at Bible trivia. And I bet some of you are really good at it. Oh, there it is. Hey, we got 20 people in here. There we go. 17. I'll give y'all about 30 more seconds and just see if anybody else hasn't yet typed it in. Yeah, Jay, make sure you join us in the community hangout here shortly. I want to hear about what comic books you read. 80s action movie. Yeah, sure. Just for you, Matt. Like you don't have enough ducks already. What do you want me to ask? Wing Wang questions next week, or the one you guys just did? Just like on Remo Williams. Horror. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing some horror. I don't think I can wait all the way till Halloween to do some horror. That will be coming up. Oh, you meant you read more comic books than you did the Bible. Yeah, that's probably doesn't bode well on you doing very well on Bible trivia. Musical theater trivia. Wow. I think about the musical theater. Maybe Broadway. A whole round about the Spider-Man Broadway musical. I live on a Bernie Wrightson collecting kit. Yeah. You see it, buy it. That's how the saying goes. Good one, Matt. All right, let's do this so we can get out of here. How do I do this? There we go. Needs a little sound effect to go with it. I'll have to find something. Like a wheel spinning or dun 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 dun. All right, who's it gonna be? Glenn. All right, Santa, you got you a duck. I think you got one already, didn't you? So you get two. Well, plenty of chances before the 31st. That's when the drawing will be. Calendar over there with Spider-Man for March. My dollar store Marvel calendar. Seriously, got it at like Dollar General for I think it was $1.25 or Dollar Tree. So yeah, right down here on the 31st, wherever that is. Oh, I'm at the wrong end. I can't do this. March 31st, that Monday, we'll draw. And the first thing I'll be putting in this week's addition to the prize package will be the Jenny Prison mystery pack with Robotech number 4. Yeah, Robotech Comico number 4 on the pack. I think most people will be more interested in Catwoman there, though. And so come back next week, win some more ducks, and you'll get to see what else is going to be added in. Man, it's been fun. I don't want this to end. I might just increase it to like 5 rounds or 6 rounds a week. What do y'all say? Leave a comment after this has ended. Come back and leave some comments and let me know. And watch it again. I just need a few more watch hours, and I can do that little monetization thing, and then I might be able to afford to keep doing this, because Y'all know it ain't cheap. Have a good one, everybody.